One Piece episodes 146 and 147 we're doing today. Last episodes were pretty solid. They weren't like super crazy eventful or anything, but it's just exciting being in a new saga, getting into a new arc. And right now there seems to be some sort of island in the sky, and we're trying to get to it. But from memory, what happened was that we don't know how to get up there, and we decided we're going to go and try to find out some information about how to get up there, but we have to find out the information before the log pose updates to a new island, because if it updates to a new island, we can never find the Sky Island again, and we have to give up on that journey. I kind of like how low stakes that is, in a way, because it's like, if they don't find the Sky Island, so what? Like, it's not like the Sky Island, they didn't know it existed until just then, but it's like, it's just such an interesting idea that like Luffy really wants to go to the Sky Island just because it's cool that there's an island in the sky. So they want that to be their next destination, but obviously there's a chance that they, you know, lose the Sky Island, and if that happens, we don't really lose anything of consequence, but I would be sad as well. So I'm excited to see how they approach it in these episodes, and if they're able to find some information. Maybe they'll come onto this, like, you know, other islands trying to get information, and they'll run into like a squabble of some sort that's happening there, and it's like they have to solve their problems really quickly. I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna jump into this episode. Thank you so much for your support, everyone who's supporting me. If you want to watch more One Piece episode reactions, I've got way more on my Patreon account, so you can go on there and check it out. I'm far ahead on my Patreon. And on top of that, if you just want to support the video and help other people on YouTube find my videos, then please make sure to like them, comment down below, let me know your favorite parts of the episodes or my reactions. If there's any part of my reaction that you particularly like, you think is like nice and emotional or funny or interesting in some way, let me know in the comments. I love to read it. And if you haven't already, click subscribe so that you know when the videos will come out. But otherwise, let's jump into this episode 146 of One Piece. Here we go. Now, are we gonna have a recap? No? I don't think this is recap. Who are you? Why do you want me to bet my pants? Roshio. Oh, jeez. So is this guy Roshio, the one talking now? He's got an interesting voice. Sakis. Is this a scam? Oh! Oh! Oh my god, what's going on here? He's insane. I think he's just a sore loser. I don't think the other guy was cheating. Because when he asked his partner who wasn't even looking, is like, what? Oh yeah, he was cheating, totally. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It kills the seagulls. Poisonous atmosphere? What's happening? Oh. Be careful, Usopp. You're in the prime position to be shot. Would seagulls even taste good? Oh my god. Who's this guy? Okay, this island's strange so far. You can't stick around at all. Is this like a pirate town? One of Roshio. Okay, so Roshio's gang all have that. The Executioner. 42 million. Bellamy. Bellamy the hyena. Okay, so there's a lot of high berry count people here. Wanted people. Oh shit! Was he finishing the job? Oh, no way. You gotta babysit him. Yeah, where is Nico Robin? Is this a scam? Oh my god! Whoa, that was good. Oh my god! Yeah, it is suspicious, but Luffy will eat all of them. Huh? What? What are they, cursed apples or something? This is so weird. Okay, which one? Do we know what? We don't know what it is. He didn't do anything obvious. Oh no. Oh no. Guys! You can't just hear the word champion and go for it. Oh no. Who are you? Okay, I hate your movements. I hate your design. I might hate your voice. Sure. I don't care if you insult me if you give me a bunch of money. Nami, surely you want to scoop up all the money? Is your pride better than money to you? That's interesting. Ooh, hello. Free drink? Hell yeah. Careful it's not drugged. 4 days, okay. Okay, which one was saying good and which one bad on that one? 50 steaks? Oh my god. You don't have the money for all this. Okay, so yours is lesser, isn't it? 50 cherry pies? What, for free? Damn. Oh, is that a Marine? He had a blue jacket on. Yep. That's me. Oh, it's Bellamy. Okay, 50. No, well, he got up to 100 steaks or something, right? Big knife sakis. Uh-oh. Oh my god! Just smashed his head through the bar. Oh, Zoro! Fuck yeah. Oh my god. This is awesome. Oh, that stopped everyone. She's just trying to get the information fast before they fight. Oh, everyone knows about the Sky Island, do they? Is it a dangerous place? Do they not believe it exists? Okay. Oh my god, I want all of them to die for making fun of Nami. Knock upstream? Ah. Oh, interesting. Oh. He's against searching for the One Piece. My god, Luffy's pissed. Or demoralized, maybe. Oh my god, these guys are such scum. I want to see them get taken down. Oh, is this like reminding him of Shanks maybe? When Shanks was being like made fun of in a bar and he just let it happen? Oh shit. So this island wasn't what I expected, and we got a lot of characters in this episode. And so, you know, even with my notes, I'm going to be bad with this sort of stuff, but maybe I'll be better than some reactors at this point because I have notes. I don't know. But wow, we got some interesting things going on. So it seems like an island where there's a lot of pirates with high bounties gathering generally, and they keep talking about eras, like being in the new era of pirates or whatever. So these are like new school pirates, I guess, and Luffy is more of an old school pirate from what it seems like. So Luffy is still chasing after the One Piece, going after the dream of being the best pirate and, like, you know, finding the unknown and all that sort of stuff. Well, these guys who are like new school pirates are like, that's all just a bunch of, you know, bullshit that everyone believes in, and there's a logical explanation for like the fantastical things that are happening in the world, and things like the One Piece. They're not. I don't think he said that it wasn't real necessarily. He just said it's not worth it. It's not worth your life. It's not worth going for. It's a foolish thing to chase. So it's interesting. They've got their own perspective about what pirates should be, and to them, Luffy just looks like a weak dude who's following a stupid dream, which I think a lot of people have that impression of Luffy when they first meet him, because he's got such high dreams of, like, I'm gonna find the One Piece and I'm gonna be king of the pirates. Like, those are the two things that I'm going to do. And now we're coming across pirates who are like, who cares about the One Piece? Which, I mean, obviously there are going to be pirates out there who are like that, who, like, in fact, I'm sure most pirates out there have heard of the One Piece, but are like, yeah, no one's actually going for the One Piece because it's ridiculous. It's like, it could be real, it could not be real, and regardless of if it's real or not, it's gonna be basically impossible to find. So, you know, what's the point? And even if you do, there are probably 1,000 other pirates that are nearby at the same time who'll just immediately kill you and take it off your dead body. So yeah, man, every time I talk about the One Piece though, like the actual in-show One Piece, really makes me think like how this series is going to resolve itself. How do you make the One Piece worth the journey of thousands of episodes? You know, like, I mean, the journey makes itself worth it. The One Piece could be nothing, or like a really, you know, minor thing or whatever, and the show is still worth it regardless of that. It really doesn't matter. But at the same time, you know, after so much build up, you expect it to be something. You expect there to be something there that like makes the series have led up to something, you know? So I wonder like what, like, do we know? I don't think I want this answered for me. But I'm thinking out loud right now, so I don't think I necessarily want this answered. But I wonder if Oda at this point actually had, or yeah, let's say at this point in the series, actually has what the One Piece is fully planned out, and you know what he's going to do at the very end of the series and stuff. I wonder, or if it's like he's got a few ideas of probably what it'll be, or like a very loose idea of what it'll be, but he's like leaving his options open until he feels that, because shows change over time and you start to decide on very different ways of approaching things. Like in Breaking Bad, there are so many things in Breaking Bad that Vince Gilligan has openly admitted, like, yeah, I was just like making shit up and then writing my way out of it. Like it's really funny to hear Vince Gilligan talk about stuff, because he's clearly an incredible writer and showrunner. And he just like really understands like his themes and his characters strongly, incredibly. He's an amazing writer, and he made probably, you know, my favorite TV show of all time in Breaking Bad, and another one of my favorite shows of all time in Better Call Saul. And yet, if you ever hear him talk about like major moments of Breaking Bad, he very often says like, yeah, so we wrote this bit in and we didn't know what we were going to do with it. And then like 7 episodes later, we went, oh, you know what? This will be a good time to bring this back. And then they did, you know? Or there'll be times when he goes, oh, we did this and we didn't even realize at the time that you know, it had a connection to this, and then we just wrote that in or whatever, you know? It happens so often with his Breaking Bad stuff. And he also like really went off of like the vibe of what the show was at its time, you know? Him and all their writers, and Peter Gould and all the other writers in Breaking Bad, are good at improvising things and going along with it. So like Jesse wasn't supposed to survive past the first season, but there was a writer's strike, and he ended up, like Aaron Paul ended up doing such a good job with the character that it made sense for us to want to root for him and keep him around longer. So I'm talking about Breaking Bad so much because it's a good example of like probably, to me, the best TV show of all time still was like largely like made up as they went along. So if One Piece was very much that way as well, then that wouldn't surprise me that much. But I would say, I guess it kind of does, because One Piece has so many parts to it and so many little things that I think he's setting up. So yeah, I don't think this kind of story would work unless he had planned out at least a decent amount in advance. And same with like a show like Attack on Titan, you know, like there's no way he didn't plan out almost all of that bloody show, or that manga, because that is just like incredibly tied together that like it would be hard to believe he made any of that up as he went along. But yeah, anyway, sorry for talking about that for so long. So yeah, we have Sarkis, we have Roshio the Executioner, although is Roshio dead now? I think Roshio might have died. We got Bellamy the Hyena, and they can't stay here for 4 days or the log pose will reset then. And also their explanation for the Sky Island was there's actually something called a knock-up stream which blows ships up into the air, and so other people were like sailing through and ships fell from the sky, like happened to Luffy and the crew, and they imagined like, oh, there must be an island up there in the sky. But they're saying what actually happened is just a ship got launched into the air and came back down again. So I don't know, is that true or not? I feel like like they were just saying, oh, your log pose is just messing up or whatever. But Nico Robin, I think, was pretty confident that it wasn't just a mess up. She was, I think, saying like, the log pose is right. There is an island up there. And I think I trust Nico Robin more than I trust these motherfuckers. Like, she's an intelligent person with a lot of research, you know, in her bag. I think she knows what she's talking about more than these guys do. So I think the Sky Island does exist. And it is up there, but I guess we'll find out. We're going to jump into the next episode now. Episode 147 of One Piece. Here we go. Oh, okay, recap Rubik's, but it's not really going to fit. They're barely recapping. Poor Nami. I hate that they embarrassed her. Alright, I got one side and almost 2 lines. I mean, didn't do great, but it wasn't a very long recap, so. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at those illustrations. I think they're just taking the high road for once. Man, I really want them to beat him up, but I also want him to stick to his guns. I reckon he's doing what Shanks did. Oh my god. What scum. Oh my god. And Zoro's loyal to Luffy, so he's just letting himself take it. God damn! I don't know, at this point you fight back. How about you fuck off? This is really sad. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's nice. That's good that someone's telling her. Was that worth like humiliating Nami though? To do the Shanks thing? It's kind of unfair for her. Okay, this guy's kind of cool. Hell yeah. I hate that they feel like they won though, the guys inside.
Luffy?
Say something, Luffy. Do you have any information about it? Maybe they have to get up to the Sky Island from the knock-up streams that people were talking about. So you launch your ship onto the island. You just have to angle it right, maybe. It's not he? Huh? I don't... Yeah, what? What does that mean? Is it 3 guys in a trench coat? What is it? Ah! That's funny. That joke only works in Japanese, really. I think the subtitles tried, but... They tried to do panel and pain, but they don't really sound like each other. Yeah, it doesn't really look like a great repair. It's fun to see Usopp and Chopper getting along. Oh, is that the monkeys? What are their names? Masira pirates? He's in a better mood again. Yeah, of course she's gonna hold on to it. Aw, poor Chopper. He's playing dead. Nico, Robin! Did you find anything? Were you shopping? Shopping for what? Books? Or actual, like, clothes and shit? Clothes? She said she got info about it. Montblanc cricket. Oh no. Oh no. Don't yell at Chopper. What is going on? Yeah. Mori no Hito. What the hell is with that design? Shoujo? Yes, we do know that. You reckon you're good enough to be 7 warlords? Okay. If Luffy's saying something sounds stupid. Okay. Don't love the teeth. Oh no, it's gonna break our ship? We just did patches. Wait, they're breaking their own ship? Nami's not a demon anymore. There we go, now it's starting to go. Shit, get out of there. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna... Oh, they're gonna meet up there. Alright, yeah, Bellamy is gonna be the villain for this section, I guess. Okay, decent little transitional episode. I wouldn't say I loved the episode. I think there were, like... I don't know how I feel about the monkey, all the monkey characters we've come across so far. They feel very similar to the, like, I obviously don't imagine they're filler at all, but they feel very similar to like the original characters that the filler episodes come up with, if that makes sense, where it's like, it just feels like they just have a gimmick, and the gimmick is them being kind of dumb, weird, dumb villains with one, like, with like a weird voice and a really weird looking design, and one stupid thing that they do. And that seems like what these monkey characters are doing right now. And so I'm not interested in them really at all. Maybe that'll change as it goes on. I hope it does. I hope I find something that I find interesting about them. I think the original guy on the... I don't know if his name was actually Mashira, but that was the name of the pirates. That leader... I think when he was like getting along with Luffy, there was something there that I kind of didn't mind about him, but overall I don't really care. But the other characters in this so far, I am actually quite liking. The Bellamy pirates, I think they look like good villains in the fact that they are like insufferable, but they're not insufferable and like you know, like a lot of the insufferable characters in One Piece also have extraordinarily ugly designs and an annoying voice and all that sort of stuff. You know, your classic Buggy and shit. What's the guy's name on Drum Island? You know, that guy. Like they really stand out. I mean, original Alvida, I guess, like before she lost weight. Yeah, all of those characters, yeah, pretty annoying and look horrible, and yeah, and it's a lot when they're on screen. But Bellamy is an absolute douchebag, but I kind of like, I like watching him on screen because I can't wait for him to be taken down, you know? He's got a very punchable face. That's not the same as being like a horrible, disgusting face, you know? So I really enjoy that. And I'm looking forward to him actually coming across the Straw Hats again and hopefully getting fucking humbled, him and all his crew. Something that I noticed in this episode, and I mean, my biases are going to come out here again. I mean, I'm wearing a pink shirt with Uraraka on it. Like, I've got biases towards female characters in anime. But whenever there's like a big section with a bunch of pirates, a bunch of generic pirates or whatever, the generic pirates are always men. Like the generic ones, like the extras pirates. Now, there are female pirates, obviously, out there. There's like Alvida, I just mentioned. Like, there's the women on Bellamy's crew. There are a few, like 2 or 3 women on Bellamy's crew. There are women pirates out there, but often when there are women, they're like named characters and stuff. I know this is such a minor thing, but I feel like there should be like generic pirates who are females in the crowds. It's so stupid and so small, and it does not matter. And I understand it's like, it's playing into like, these are just like background characters. Maybe he doesn't want to waste his female designs. Like, he doesn't want to, you know, waste them on generic pirates when they might actually stand out in the scene too much because people are like, oh, look, there's a woman there. But I think just like normalize the female pirates there and have it when there's a group of random pirates in a bar, have like 25% of them be girls, you know? I think, anyway. It's just something very small that I noticed. So Luffy did the Shanks thing where it's like, these guys aren't worth it. This isn't worth a fight. Frankly, like they're not doing anything except, you know, hurting us and hurting our, like, and trying to hurt our pride. But if we don't let them hurt our pride, whatever. Like, who cares what these guys do? And that is honorable. I think that is mostly honorable when it's not like when you're the only one taking damage. Here, that's what I think personally. I think it's very cool that Luffy and Zoro did that and were able to do that. I think if Nami wasn't there, all go for it. And I'm not, this time I'm actually, I don't think I'm just saying this because I love Nami and I'm protective of her. And like, I know she can handle herself a lot of the time. The reason I'm saying it is because she put herself out there. She was the one who mentioned the Sky Island and had everyone laughing at her. Like, she is the one who was like trying to tell Luffy and Zoro to fight them or whatever. So when they weren't doing anything, she actually just looked like a moron, you know? Like, she looked like a naive, stupid person who's trying to get the men to fight for her and they won't listen to her. I understand why she came back to the ship and she was humiliated and pissed and like, you know, taking it out on everyone and stuff, because she was embarrassed to all hell, and she knows if Luffy and Zoro wanted to, they could fucking body everyone in that bar probably. She knows that they could do that, and they were picking fights all the way up until that point. So it's like, oh, they'll pick fights over here for this random thing. They'll pick a fight over pies, like how many pies we're gonna order. They'll pick a fight because someone said that they're called the champion. But when it comes to my honor, you're not gonna pick a fight for me? That's how I would feel if I was Nami. It wasn't, I don't think it was the intention of the scene. The intention of the scene was showing how far Luffy has come, I think. In his backstory, he was the one telling Shanks, you have to fight them, you have to, you have to get mad. But now in the modern day, he's the one who is calm enough to know that it's not a fight that he needs to fight. But it was unfortunate timing. If Nami wasn't there, I would have been all for it. But I feel like they kind of did her dirty there, Luffy and Zoro, unfortunately. I feel like they hurt her pride, hurt her honor, and they kind of made it a moment about themselves when she was really screwed over by it. She didn't get injured, luckily. It was mostly them. They took the physical pain for all of that. But yeah, it's just a shame. It's just sad, I think, because I think I would have been all for that moment otherwise. I think I would have been so very proud of them. But I think for that moment, you stand up for her, you know? You stand up for your crew. If they're throwing words at you, that's fine. But if they're throwing words at your crew, that's when you gotta step up. But yeah, I don't know. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about? No, they're going to cricket, Montblanc cricket right now. And there's the shoujo pirates who, you know, I already talked about the monkey characters, so I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about. Anyway, that's One Piece episodes 146 and 147. I hope you enjoyed these reaction videos. Please make sure to support the channel if you can, and support the video, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account if you want full-length reactions as well as more One Piece videos right now. I'm probably at least 6 episodes ahead on my One Piece, on my Patreon account. But you can go check. I might be even further ahead. It's definitely worth going and checking it out and joining me on there if you do enjoy my reactions and want more of it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.